The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness. But it had not always been this way.
10 years, Athena! I have faithfully served the gods for 10 years. When will you relieve me of these nightmares?
We request one final task of you, Kratos. Your greatest challenge awaits in Athens, where even now my brother Ares lays siege as we speak. Athens is on the verge of destruction. It is the will of Ares my great city fall. Zeus has forbidden the gods from waging war on each other. That is why it must be you, Kratos. Only a mortal trained by a god has a chance at defeating Ares.
And if I am able to do this, to kill a god, then the visions, they will end?
Complete this final task, and the past that consumes you will be forgiven.
Tell the god of war I am his no longer. Tell him he is not safe while I walk the earth. I will find Pandora's box, and I will use it to see him tremble and fall before me.
The barbarians to the east numbered in the thousands, and descended on the Spartans without mercy.
Ares! Destroy my enemies, and my life is yours.
That desperate call for aid would come to haunt Kratos for all his days. All who opposed him would die. The image of his two final victims would stay with him for all his days. With that act, Kratos knew he could no longer serve his master, spilling the blood of his own family. A cruel trick orchestrated by the god of war.
Nothing will hold you back. You'll become even stronger. You will become death itself.
The ashes of your wife and child will remain fastened to your skin, never to be removed.
And with that curse, all would know him for the beast he had become. His skin white with the ash of his dead family. The ghost of Sparta had been born.
You are still just a mortal. Every bit as weak as the day you begged me to save your life.
I am not the same man you found that day. The monster you've created has returned to kill you.
I was trying to make you a great warrior.
You succeeded.
Kratos had done the impossible. A mortal defeating a god. Ares was no more.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother, the gods are indebted to you. We promised your sins would be forgiven, and so they are. But we never promised to take away your nightmares. No man, no god could ever forget the terrible deeds you have done.
In the end, knowing the visions of his past would never leave him, Kratos made his way to the bluffs overlooking the Aegean Sea.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness. The fate of Kratos was not as it seemed. The gods had other plans. Borne aloft like a feather, Kratos found himself risen from the sea and placed on solid earth.
You will not die this day, Kratos. The gods cannot allow one who has performed such service to perish by his own hand. Ares' tactics were brutal. His path of destruction had to be stopped. But now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new god of war is needed. Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward.
And from that point forward, throughout the rest of time, whenever men rode forth to battle for good cause or for evil, they did so under the watchful eye of the man who had defeated a god. They were driven forward by Kratos, the mortal who had become the new god of war. But Kratos had no need for the love of petty gods. He had found a new family in the warriors of Sparta, gaining solace from his past in the carnage of battle.
My lord, Kratos! Another city is ready to fall! Soon all shall know the glory of Sparta!
Enough, Kratos! With every city you destroy, the wrath of Olympus grows. Soon I will no longer be able to protect you.
I need no protection.
Do not forget that it was I who made you a god, Ghost of Sparta. Do not turn your back on me.
I owe you nothing.
Then you leave me no choice.
Kratos had turned the pain of his memories into hatred. Hatred for the gods, who had refused to free him from the nightmares of his past deeds. And so he went to Rhodes to deliver the final blow to the besieged city.
Athena! You conspire against me!
Kratos.
I do not need your help, Zeus. I can take down this beast.
I offer you more than help, Kratos. I offer you power. I offer you the Blade of Olympus.
Do you see, gods of Olympus? Do you need more proof than this?
Am I to stand idly by while Olympus is threatened? My hands are already stained by the blood of a god. will not let Ares' fate be my own. You must vow to forever serve me.
I serve no one.
Then you leave me no choice. This path is of your choosing.
A choice from the gods is as useless as the gods themselves.
Everything you have ever known, Kratos, will now suffer because of your sacrilege.
You will pay for this, Zeus. Be certain of that.
As the life drained out of Kratos, the arms of Hades reached out to claim their prize. But there was more resting on Kratos' shoulders than he could know. Kratos was destined to bring about change so severe that it would shake the very pillars of Mount Olympus. His death was something that I could not allow.
Who are you?
I am the Titan Gaia, ever-present Mother of Earth. I have watched you become a powerful warrior, and I have been with you through all the events of your life, but I can no longer simply watch. We will help you defeat Zeus. Death is an escape, Kratos. You are a warrior of Sparta, not a coward. Only a coward accepts death.
I am no coward.
Then you must fight. I will show you the way to the Sisters of Fate. Only with their power will you defeat Zeus. Your only hope is to find the Sisters of Fate and travel back through time to the moment Zeus betrayed you, for only then will he truly be vulnerable. Hidden deep within the spire lie the Sisters. They control the threads of fate. Gain control of your thread, and you will be able to return to the moment when Zeus betrayed you.
The fates have not deemed victory for you. Your soul will never find peace for what you have become.
I am what the gods have made me. I no longer do the bidding of the gods, Atlas. I have stomached their betrayal for the last time. Show me the way to the Sisters, and I will kill Zeus once and for all.
And how do you plan to defeat the King of the Gods?
By taking the blade of Olympus back and driving it into Zeus's heart. It holds the power I once wielded as the god of war.
May fate grant you passage, Kratos. For many rely on your success.
None can change their destiny, Kratos. We sisters determine the fate of all. It was I who deemed that the Titans lose the Great War, and I who have allowed you to come this far. It is not your destiny to kill Zeus.
You no longer control my destiny.
There is no power greater than the Sisters of Fate. If you challenge us, you will die. You do not defy fate, Kratos! For we have woven the events of your life. And now, that life is at an end. We control your destiny, foolish mortal!
Sparta? Why do you leave Sparta unprotected?
Sparta is no more.
What treachery is this?
Zeus. He came under the cloak of darkness into Sparta. Keep watch. The people cried out for you. They begged for their god to save them. But you did not come. I was left with no choice. I had to seek out the sisters to change the fate of our beloved Sparta. For I am all that is left. Now you are all that is left. I have faith that our brothers of Sparta will live on through the true God of War.
How you face me, coward! I am through doing the bidding of the gods! Come down here and face me now, Zeus!
There is a war on the horizon, and we need you to lead us into battle.
To what end?
The death of Zeus. If you relent, Zeus will torment you still. And when you die, his brother Hades will see that your soul is tortured for all eternity. You will have no rest until you destroy him.
What? The Sisters of Fate have aided you. Unexpected.
The sisters are dead.
Know this, my son. You have started a war you cannot possibly win. The Fates have already deemed me victorious.
No, Kratos! Stop!
No!
God after God will deny you, Kratos. They will protect Zeus.
If all on Olympus will deny me my vengeance, then all on Olympus will die. All on Olympus tremble at my name. Zeus is weak. Ares and Athena are dead, and I wield the blade. We can win the Great War, but not in this time. Together, we will destroy the petty gods, and we will see Olympus crumble before us. Zeus, your son has returned. I bring the destruction of Olympus! My vengeance ends now. Zeus! Your son has returned. I bring the destruction of Olympus! What will you do, father? You can no longer hide behind the skirts of Athena.
Athena is dead because of the rage that consumed you, Kratos. What more will you destroy?
The hands of death could not defeat me. Sisters of Fate could not hold. And you will not see the end of this day. I will have my revenge!
Excellent, child! I will tolerate your insolence no more!
A true warrior does not hide, Poseidon! Leave the scene and face me!
Zeus should have kept you where you belong. No matter how many gods fall, there will always be another to stand against you.
They will fall as well. I can hold on no longer!
If I help you, we will both fall. Even now, Zeus gains.
The destruction of Zeus is why you saved me from death!
I saved you to serve the Titans.
Do not deny me my revenge!
Listen carefully, Kratos. You were a simple pawn, nothing more. Zeus is no longer your concern. This is our war, not yours!
Gaia! We are not finished, Zeus. The gates of Hades have never held me!
Death cannot hold those with purpose, Kratos.
Athena?
I have missed you, Spartan. The war for Olympus rages on, and mankind suffers.
Let them suffer. The death of Zeus is all that matters.
Zeus will not fall as easily as Ares. To destroy the king of the gods, you must seek the source of his strength. The flame of Olympus. As long as Zeus reigns, there is no hope for mankind. Destroy the flame, Kratos, and the very foundations of Olympus will crumble.
I have lived as a warrior. I have died as a god. Having suffered the ultimate sacrifice, I have been denied release. I will defeat Olympus. I will have my revenge.
The death of Olympus means the death of us all.
Then prepare for your death, Poseidon.
I knew you'd be back, Sparta. Did you miss me? Now it falls to me to collect payment for the pain you have wrought. Your soul is mine.
Does this mean Lord Hades rules no longer?
The god of the underworld is dead.
Quickly! You must help me!
Help you!
I'm trying to return to battle, but...
Without me, you were a means to an end, Gaia. Nothing more.
The Titans must take down Olympus!
No! This is my war, not yours!
You will never defeat Zeus, Spartan. You will forfeit your life in trying.
Of all the lives you should worry about, Helios, mine is not one of them.
My death will not lead you to Zeus.
That is where you are wrong.
Kratos?
How do you know of me?
You're the ghost of Sparta. Everyone knows who you are. Everyone is afraid of you.
There are reasons for that.
Kratos! It's getting close!
I told you, I cannot help you.
But you're the only one who can. I know it. I trust you.
You shouldn't.
Look who it is! Kratos, the ghost of Sparta. The fallen god. The cursed mortal.
To catch a fly from the ass of Zeus is not worth my time.
Kill any family members lately? Oh, that's right. You're off to kill your father, Zeus. Consumed by vengeance to his last breath, the Spartan lights the way to dust. Death. You've been lucky in battle, Spartan, but your luck ends today. I thought Spartans fought with honor, but you have your own sense of honor. Right, Kratos? And what has that honor brought you? Nothing but nightmares of your failure.
Your eyes do not deceive you, Kratos. It is the same box you opened years ago. The power to kill a god still rests inside.
But the flame is deadly. How can I recover the box?
With its namesake, Kratos.
Pandora?
She is the key to destroying the flame. The key to our revenge. This will be difficult, Spartan.
A simple child will not trouble me, Athena.
I hope you are right, Ghost of Sparta.
Hello, brother. A fierce warrior, a killer made hero, a man made a god. You aspire to be an Olympian, yet their reign is ended. We'll see about that.
They're dying because of you. Everything is dying because of you. The sun is gone. The ocean swallows the land. Disease infects what remains.
I pursue only one Olympian.
Well, as long as it's only one Olympian.
You destroy all you touch. Good luck with that little whore you call Pandora.
I knew you'd come back.
Tell me where you are.
The labyrinth! Find the labyrinth! Ah! Help!
You trifle with matters you cannot possibly understand. Stay away from this thing.
Zeus! Zeus! Pandora! What has he done?
He told me to never talk to you again. He told me if I did, he'd hurt you the way he hurt my father.
He won't.
He told me he would kill you.
He can't.
Fear is its own kind of darkness. In that darkness, I heard what the gods said about me. They called me a monster.
Words mean nothing.
Perhaps. But in their words, I heard fear. The fear of an ash-covered warrior. The fear of you. As the fear in the gods rose, mine was replaced by hope.
Hope is for the weak, Pandora.
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost. There it is! I can see it, Kratos.
Pandora, no!
You know why I'm here. You brought me here to do this.
I will find another way.
Your obsession with this thing has become somewhat of a nuisance, my son. Don't confuse this object, this construction of Hephaestus with your own flesh and blood. Your pathetic attempt for atonement from the family you slaughtered has caused nothing but havoc on Olympus. Look around at what you have done.
I see only what I have come to destroy. Put us down!
As you wish.
Pandora, no!
Do not let her into the flame! For once in your pathetic life, don't fail. Don't fail her like you failed your family.
Pandora! Power to kill a god.
After all you have sought, after all you have sacrificed, it ends in another stunning failure. Such chaos. I will have much to do after I kill.
Face me, father! It is time to end.
The reign of Olympus ends now.
Gaia! You live!
Father and son will die together.
us free. Daddy? Kratos! No, Father, no!
My wife. My child.
The power of forgiveness comes from within. To be forgiven, you must find the power to forgive yourself. Zeus uses fear to keep you in the dark. Confront your demons and lay them to rest.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is...
Cried out for you. They begged for their God to save them. But you did not come.
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
Oh, there do I see my mother. Oh, there do I see my father. Oh, there do they call to me. Oh, there do they call to me.
Your anger. You can get lost in it.
Think I'm afraid of you!
The path ahead is difficult. And you, Atreus, are clearly not ready.
Say, you're not gonna believe me, but that axe you got, it was me what made her. Me and my brother. It was one of our best.
It was my mother's. She left its father before she died.
Ah, the very topic of conversation. A tattooed man traveling with a child.
The boy's mother is dead.
You want wanted us to spread our ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotunheim, realm of the giants.
But that road is long. What does this goal mean to you?
It's everything.
Faye, our son is not ready to carry your ashes to the top of the mountain. What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better. And neither am I. But we cannot stay here.
My turn.
Gather your things. We are leaving.
Thought I wasn't ready.
You are not. So you have no choice now. Prove me wrong.
Yes, sir.
Anger can be a weapon. If you control it. Use it. Power of this weapon, any weapon, comes from here. But only when tempered by this. By the discipline, the self-control of the one who wields it. That is where the true strength of a warrior lies.
I know you're a god. Not of this realm, but there's no mistaking it. He doesn't know, does he? This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father.
There is more to love you not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son?
The boy's true nature, your true nature, fights within him.
I did this to him. It is a curse. The boy has been cursed.
You said I was cursed. You think I'm weak because I'm not like you.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
I know the truth isn't simple. But nothing is when it involves your child.
The truth. The truth. I'm a god, boy. Kratos. From another land far from here. Zeus. I was born a god. And so were you.
Can I turn into an animal?
Can you turn into an animal? No. No, I do not think so. Why does the son of Odin hunt us? We surrender. The old father demands it. No.
You killed Magni.
You killed against my wishes.
Haven't you been teaching me to kill?
I've been teaching you to survive. We are gods, boy. That makes us a target. From now until the end of days, you are marked. So I teach you to kill, yes. But in defense of yourself. Never as an indulgence.
What's the difference?
There are consequences to killing a god!
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
This will not go over well in Asgard.
There is one unavoidable truth you will never escape. You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
I know. But I am your monster no longer. Boy. Listen close.
I'm from a land called Sparta. I made a deal with the god that cost me my soul. I killed many who were deserving, and many who were not. Father.
Is this what it is to be a god? Is this how it always ends? Sons killing their mothers? Their fathers?
No. We will be the gods we choose to be. Who I was is not who you be. We must be better. And you must be better than me. Understand? Say it.
You will be better.
We don't know where it's leading or what we'll find, but it's a path.
They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story. We do it together. Son. Atreus, the time draws near. You must prepare yourself.
Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. Time is running out. War is coming. Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard?
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
You do not know what Mother wanted.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No!
The problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Time is running out, my love, and there is much to do.
Prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. Atreus must learn to survive on his own. What do you want?
How about peace? How does peace strike the esteemed, retired god of war? How about we just don't kill each other? Seek no quarrel with me, and I'll have none with you. Here's a deal I know you can trust. I'll settle your debt with my axe. Keep Freya off your back. Keep your boy safe. So what do you say?
No.
We haven't seen the last of Odin, or Thor. And clearly they can just walk in and blast holes in our home whenever they want. There's only one way to get them off our backs. I think I know how.
Show me. Gather your things. Ragnarok.
Aye. The end of everything.
The realms are saved at Ragnarok. Only Asgard falls, and Odin with it.
If Asgard is destroyed, Odin will not be the only casualty. Your path leads to countless deaths, unimaginable pain and suffering.
No. No. That can't be what happened. Close your heart to it. But I can't. Not for this.
You care for your dad so much, you can't conceive of a world where you let him get hurt. Your mother may be gone, but your father... You've still got time.
I have tried to walk this path with you. We follow your every wind.
But you don't believe in any of it.
And still I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's not all that matters. Who's keeping you safe?
You don't really want war. Do you, Kratos? All that blood in your hands? In your son's hands? I know you're not the god you once were.
Return my son, or you may meet the god I once was.
And what kind of god is that, Kratos? What do you even know of godhood? In your lifetimes, has anyone ever worshipped you? Ever prayed to you? Can you even imagine that kind of love? No! You don't care about mortals. You don't care about anything beyond yourself. Beyond the monster who kills without cause.
Brothers! Brothers! This isn't who you want to be!
There was an old man who chopped wood for his village. Every evening he bore the logs on his back and delivered them to his people. But the logs were heavy, and he grew weaker as time went. And one day, he threw down the logs as he could no longer bear their weight. And he called for death to come to him. And when death arrived, I came to these lands to escape my past, to start a new life. I do not want this war. We have suffered enough. Prophecy did not lead us here, nor will it win this battle. Wars are won by those that are willing to sacrifice everything. If that is the cost of vengeance, so be it. Justice is not what we seek. It is vengeance. Every path I walk leads back to vengeance.
This is revolting!
But I will be no one's monster. Never again.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
No. Death can have me when it burns me.
You seem like a calm, reasonable person. Are you? A calm, reasonable person. If the moment calls for calm. There he is. There's the god of war.
You know my past. The ghost of Sparta thing? Yes. Then you know what I'm capable of. Show me!
This is the god that murdered a pantheon because they hurt his feelings? You think you can come here, become a daddy, get a clean slate? That ain't how it works.
You're a destroyer, like me.
Kratos, Ghost of Sparta, Bane of Olympus, Destroyer of Fate, Cruel Striker, Bringer of War, Weapon of the Gods, turned against his creators.
You don't get it! No!
He still slays gods, but now he's sad about it?
He chases a redemption he knows he can never deserve. He cannot change.
You destroyed everything. My home, my family, my kingdom!
You have to stop. You can choose to be better.
No, I can't. I have to know what happens next. I will never stop.
So far, he thought.
That's what comes next.
Death is a natural part of life, my love. We will always walk together, Kratos. You will always be a part of me. I will always be a part of you.
When you are gone, that part of me dies as well. You feel your absence.
Culmination of love is grief. And yet we love, despite the inevitable. To grieve deeply is to have loved fully. We open our hearts to it. Open your heart to the world as you have opened it to me, and you will find every reason to keep living in it.
Listen closely. You feel their pain because that is who you are. And you must never sacrifice that. Never. Not for anyone. I was wrong, Atreus. Open your heart to their suffering. Today, we will be better. I have been falling back into my old ways. I chased you away.
You don't have to be who you were just because I'm not there. I need to know you'll be okay without me.
Atreus, I am sorry.
Don't be sorry, Father. Be better.
We are not our failures. That's suicide.
It may be. But we will die seeking justice, not vengeance.
We are not who we were. We must be better.
Don't you know what I've done? Yes! But what will you do now? Destroy us! No more. No more. For the sake of our children, we must be Does it frighten you?
Yeah.
That is why you must do it. Loki will go. Atreus remains.
Leave the hurt behind, tearing the threads of the tethers. Leave the hurt behind. We can choose to be better. Leave the hurt
It is the nature of a thing that matters, not its form.
Leave the hurt behind.
What did you see in there, mother? One I had never imagined.
Tell me, brother, why exactly are we doing this?
Weather Sialfur, Sinum Hautum.
To be one's own master.
Master myself. This position, this title, I have held it before. You know what happened. She knows what happened.
Of course we do. But why should who you used to be matter more than who you are now? Can't you see how far you've come?
However far I have come, I have done it running from that life, that title, that throne. It is a throne of monsters.
It's not the throne, but the god who sits in it.
The throne and the office are only what you bring to them. The chair doesn't change you, doesn't make you a new person. Not if you know who you are, why you serve.
I understand you've got misgivings, man. But you've put your past behind you. You'll see it.
You do not know everything that I am.
That you were. You've told me of your past, and yes, much of it was horrible. But you've proven over and over again that you're not that man anymore.
What's that? No! Get me out of here! Mother! What is this? Help me! I'm trying! Mother! Please! Please!
Congratulations, Ulf. You really are going places in Valhalla.
Where's Mimir?
Is that really all you have to say to me? After all this time, can't you muster up so much as hello for one of your most auspicious victims?
Hello, Helios.
Murdered any good pantheons lately?
I am that no longer.
Killing me deprived Greece of the sun. Whether you should have suspected the consequences or not, you certainly can't claim that you would have cared about them.
And mankind suffers.
Let them suffer.
And because you wanted it, everything is justified. To imagine you once again holding an office of solemn metaphysical responsibility. A trusted figure. A worshipped figure. The absolute gall of you to let yourself consider such a thing.
I think maybe that image of you is symbolic of your desire to walk a righteous path. Could it be that the idea of being loved and respected is a fair mite better than the alternative?
You know the evils within yourself. Yes, these you dwell on. But it's not that simple. Your motivation and their consequences are far more complicated than you let yourself believe.
What is the point?
That your legacy has always been a complicated one. That goodness is not a destination we arrive at, but a practice. Misfortune may drive anyone to darkness. We resist it only through wisdom and vigilance. You are not so unskillful now as you were then.
Stop, Kratos. I yield.
Hard fought.
Let's see what your mind has worked out. When the evils of the box were purged, what remained was hope, which you chose to release back to the world.
Yes. After everything, you came back full circle to sacrificing yourself.
My death would have been just, but it was not to be.
Yes, you lived, and hope still lived inside you, from that day to this one. One might say you brought hope back to these realms after a long slumber. Box or no box, Kratos. Hope and fear and love and hate exist in every one of us. The question is, which will you choose to let guide your actions? Each choice we make shapes our world.
I see the truth of it.
And?
I believe I am ready to walk through that door. What can I say to you? I remember how it felt to take that throne. All that it meant. And all that it did not. A god of war. God of pain. Of suffering. Of destruction. And Owen said I chase redemption that I know I can never deserve. What does that make me? God of fools. A god of... hope. When all else is lost. You lost everything. And everyone. You became... There is no forgiving you. You chose! I chose. But now... should I, this same man, should I sit, take, proclaim, lead, place myself in service? In service? Should I lose everything and everyone? There's to be enough left inside so that I do not become you. I do not know. But I have hope. You are cruel and arrogant and selfish. But you are more than that. You have always been more than what others saw. You are more than that.
It's like I missed everything. Did you find what you needed? Glad to hear it, brother. We're done here then, so, what now?
Now, I believe I would like to sit here for a while.
You've come a long way from when I first met you, brother.
I have had good counsel since then, brother.